Welcome back.
She's on the wrong side.
No.
Y'all tell me I'm right. Anyway, we're in Ocracoke.
Yes.
In the Outer Banks.
In the Outer Banks.
We've been here for 2 days, so now we're doing an intro. The first night didn't go so very well.
No.
We had an issue with our batteries.
We had terrible storms. Terrible storms. At one point,
thunder, lightning.
The wind. I woke up at one point and it felt like the van was literally on a boat and it was just rocking. It was rocking back and forth. It was crazy.
But we've done 2 days.
Yes.
And it is a wreck in there now.
Yeah. That's the thing about small spaces. Tommy is not the I'm going to put stuff away type of person. So, anyway. So far we've had solar issues the first night. Yep, but it's been great since then.
I had a loose connection, probably from driving. I just didn't tighten it enough. I thought everything was charged and it wasn't. But I fixed it. And so far,
it's done great ever since.
No problem. We've discovered that we're going to have to find some way to air condition.
Yes. It's comfortable enough at night.
For now,
but
July, August.
Y'all, it got plumb sticky in there and humid because you got 2 adults plus 2 dogs, and the fan works really well. But the problem with that is the fan hits us because it's over the bed, but it does not hit the dogs.
No.
So Tommy bought a little Arctic chill thing.
Arctic air.
Whatever.
Crap.
Well, I mean.
Crap.
It did help circulate some air better. But I ended up just getting up and turning the van off so the air conditioner runs so they would be a little bit more comfortable. But can't do that all the time. You know, gas is expensive, especially in this thing.
Especially down here.
But anyway.
Well, we're not in California. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Sure. But $3.50 a gallon.
Yeah.
$4 a gallon is a little much to be sitting there just running for air.
But anyway, I don't know how much we're actually going to vlog in terms of, because it's our anniversary trip and we, just kind of been trying to stay present with each other. I'll put some stuff here and there, but this mainly was to take this van away where we could see what works and what does not work. And so far, the solar's doing great now after he fixed whatever issue with it. The big issue has been cooling it, getting everything cooled down. We still have not got the induction stove.
No.
Again, he's got the water working, but he does not have it connected.
Yeah, I did get that taken care of last minute before we came.
Yeah.
So the sink does work now.
Yeah, even though it's filled up with stuff
it's
right
ready
now.
To go.
Because every time we go somewhere, we got to pile everything in the sink that we don't want to fly off the countertop. But yeah, it's done great, except for the cooling issues. Sorry about that. But anyway. So, this is our anniversary trip, so we're just kind of trying to, stay present with each other. And also, some of y'all know, some of y'all don't know, our dogs both of them have 2 different types of slow-growing cancer. Well, we know the one does, and the other one's got the same tumors popping up, so we just assume he's got the same thing as she does. So we're trying to make as many memories with them as we can while they're still in pretty good health.
Right now, it's not great memories. They want to bark at everything.
Everything.
Yeah, they're doing better.
But we did find out that one of them, the one that we were most afraid to bring because he's afraid of everything, absolutely loves the water and loves the beach.
Yeah.
So
he loves it.
Yeah, the other one, she's like, she'd rather go to the van.
She's done. She's ready to go home.
Yeah, she'll go to the van and sit by the door, and she's like, I don't even care. I don't even care. So, but anyway, yeah, so you'll see a couple little things here and there.
We'll try to do more. We're going to do a sunset tomorrow night.
Yeah.
Maybe if you're lucky, we'll do a sunrise one day.
Yeah. We did the ferry.
I still want to set up the GoPro and do another night sky.
That would be tonight because it's supposed to be clear.
Well, let's get on it.
All right. What's our favorite thing about the Outer Banks?
The fresh caught seafood, of course.
Locally fresh caught seafood.
Yeah, got us some. I wouldn't say jumbo shrimp because they got them bigger. Grouper, rice.
We're good.
Good.
Hashtag van life.
A little lemon on that. Oh boy.
All right. What is it? Baby, what do you think? That's the best thing about island time. It's Bloody Mary time. So, their first trip ever to the beach. You think they're liking it?
I think he's liking the bacon.
He liked the beach too.
And the hurricane. He liked it.
Ironically, we're sitting right by a sign that says, I love bacon.
Better sit.
Good girl. Best trip ever? How's your drink?
It's good.
Good. Mine is wonderful.
Yeah, it's good. All right. Well, we got our oyster Rockefeller, Parmesan, and something.
Parmesan, spinach,
Yeah.
and bacon.
And then we got the bacon for the dogs. And then we got hot
Blue crab dip.
blue crab dip with bread. And we got some crackers there
Yep.
and oyster soup.
They look
Phenomenal, don't
delicious.
they?
Dance, monkey.
I've always liked to play with fire. I've always liked to play with fire. I ride the edge, my speed goes in the to play with fire. Play with fire.
We don't know where this road goes, y'all. We just decided to turn back here.
Hey, don't go there. I ain't going down there. I'll tell you that.
No, you can park and we can walk there, but that's all right. We can do that another time. Good to know it's here. Y'all, I found a small live scallop. I'm not keeping it. I'm going to put it back, but how cool is that? It's exactly why I wanted to come out here. Because while the ocean is beautiful with its crashing waves and all that, there's so much to see here in the sound. Little schools of fish. Yeah. So we're just going to chill out here for a little bit. Tommy's over there with the dogs. Y'all, there's a hermit crab. Look at him. Hi, friend. Those are my favorite small pets. I always had them when I was little. I won't get them now because I know now that I can't properly take care of them. But yeah, look. Oh. I think he's trying to catch him a fish. Either that or he's hiding from the fish. Pretty decent little school of bait fish over there. I don't know if y'all can... I think they run off, but they're pretty good size. Yeah, this is exactly why I wanted to be over here. This is what going to the beach is for me, not the ocean part of it. I think she's liking this better than she did the actual beach. I mean, she's all the way in. This is a much calmer experience for them. There's the littlest hermit crab I have ever seen in my life. It's just a scuttling on. Scuttly-doo. Somebody's enjoying himself. Somebody else wants as far from the water as she can get. She tried to go back to the van, y'all. She's like, sea life is not for me. This is the life, Uncle Tommy.
It's hot.
I love it.
It's a nice area, though.
It is, isn't it?
We got some little fishes and see some crabs.
Never would have thought he would be the one. What you got there, Tommy?
Someone ever in Ocracoke.
Yeah.
You see these little cactus things? they will stick in your dog's paws.
Mm-hmm.
So the trick to it is to get one of them rugs that pulls them all off, and when you're trying to straighten the rug, they stick in your hand.
Steak with Parmesan potatoes and some sauteed mushrooms. Turn that up. So. What?
Shrimp tastes like shrimp. So good. Have you tried this horrible steak that you don't even need?
No, I have not tried it yet. But then we also have the Parmesan potatoes. Got steak with mushrooms and peel and eat shrimp. So, cheers to 30 years, Tommy.
Thanks to my old lady. I love you.
I love you. All right. Here's the bathhouse, which you see is right there. The problem with the bathhouse is all the hooks are, I don't even think Tommy could reach them. They're so high up. So he rigged me up a little shower where I can at least wash my hair, wash my bits. Want to give us a tour, Tommy?
So yeah, you just open up the door by twisting this. There you go. Pull that magnet off there. And you got one on this side.
So he put a membrane over. There's a solar shower that's got a valve that I can't reach, and then we got towel hooks. So yeah.
Once she gets in, I can lock her in there and she can do her business.
Yep.
And
And
if not, this shower curtain will be stuck.
peace and privacy.
Something we've all wanted to do as boys. Spy on a girl taking a bath, wash her hair, I guess.
Well, I've had some unpleasant experiences in my life, and that wasn't one of them. So, I'm clean. I didn't have to take a ladder to the bathhouse. So, thanks to that guy, wherever he is. He's my hero. All right. So, we know how much y'all absolutely love to see me hike. So, we're going to hike this trail.
It's a 3/4 mile loop trail. And it's supposed to take us out to the marsh.
So
There's
hopefully,
a viewing platform.
yeah. Hopefully the dogs will be in agreement.
Let's see.
And I won't die. So it goes from a little grassy patch to this beautiful overhead. She's wanting to catch up, so. What? Okay. So now we're on a walk, marsh walk, and these people told us there was a turtle up here, I think to the left, that's burrowing. So we're gonna see if we can find that. Whatever kind of pines these are, they're huge. I mean, that's like normal there. And then you get these big ones. I don't know what kind they are. But I've never seen a pine branch out like that one.
This one's at the beach. It's a beach pine. Or a sound pine. It's the only ones that's over here.
Yeah.
Beach pines or sound pines.
They're huge. I don't know if y'all can hear me over the sound of my dogs dying. But there's the turtle that they told us about. I'd zoom in, but I only have one hand. So I guess, I don't know if it's laying eggs or what. I don't even know what kind it is.
It's a turtle though.
But I do have a friend that I can ask
Yep.
when I get service again. So we made it to the salt marsh part. It's got a little bench. You can sit down, which I'm going to do for a second. Give Vane a chance to relax. All right, so we're almost at the end.
Almost at the end.
And it really wasn't bad. I mean, if you ask Vane, it was horrible.
Yeah, Vane, like, take me off this so I can run.
And Artie was fine. Pulled a little bit in the beginning, but, you know, these dogs are used to their couch. This is way out of their ordinary. So I think they've done good considering. Well, let's get them back to the van so they can cool down. So this is the only actual grocery store on the island, but it also has a hardware store, which Tommy swears is better than Home Depot. And we're fixing to go in there and get some stuff for dinner. This is the Hurricane Research Center. We're on the back side of it. And there's a walkway we're going to take. It talks about the living shorelines and protecting the North Carolina Center for the Advancement of Teaching. So it talks about erosion, shoreline stabilization, and creating critical habitats for native plants and animals. Yeah, Tommy just said I wasn't filming, but he said it's like the memory bricks, you know. It's beautiful. Big old ship out there. So this is what they call the Upper Marsh Salt Meadow Way. Or does it say bay? I can't tell. Get out of this guy's way.
Hey.
Hay, okay. Salt Meadow Hay.
So yeah, it's the cousin of the smooth cordgrass found in the lower marsh.
You too. Good
It's
girl.
less tolerant of flooding and submersion, so it's found in the upper marsh zone. So it's like stages, different. But they use this, traditionally used for pasturing livestock.
Huh.
So cut for hay, and it still harvests some northern.
Might get lucky and see a dolphin or two. I don't know. Maybe. Fingers crossed.
So that was the upper marsh. This is the middle marsh. Black needle rush is Genicus rominius or
Look like a big old sandbar. Back there in the distance.
All over there.
Yeah.
That's just telling you about the lower marsh. So you got three different.
3 different types of marsh grass. That's interesting.
Low marsh, the smooth cord grass, and I read ahead, as I always do. That's the coastal Native Americans once used this plant to weave their mats and baskets.
Oh, cool. How clear that water is. Tonight we got the locally caught shrimp, and then I made fajitas out of that. So marinated them for a long time with liquid smoke, garlic, chipotle, blackening season, and then kind of quesadilla'd them after they were.
And why not?
Well, yeah, why not? But so after I got them done, I pulled everything out, mixed it all together, and then put the tortillas in the cast iron and cooked them, and then flipped them, and then filled them. So that's what we got. So she's better today. She took a roll in the waves though. She kept pulling, wanting to go to the water, so I let her go. And it, rogue wave got away from her. Tommy's got his shirt full of shells. I got my pockets full of shells. But they are having a blast. But you can see this is a very deserted area.
Hold him whenever you get a chance, and I'll go over there.
Okay,
That
hang on.
spot you see.
All right, hang on. All right, so our cousin recommended this place. It's Eduardo's. Apparently this is going to be the last year because he's retiring and he can't find anybody to take it over. But she highly recommended their guacamole. So we got that. And we got some
Chips.
fresh chips.
And then we got
2 different types of tacos. got 2 carne asada and 2 carnitas. And they make their own salsas and they make their own tortillas.
Perfect.
So, I'm going to give her a shot. Alright, what'd you think of Eduardo's?
It was good. I think you're right. I think we're later in the day, which we're not late, but it's almost 3 o'clock, and nothing around here seems to stay open like 2 o'clock.
The oyster place does.
Yeah, but places like that sandwich shop, Eduardo's, the hot dog place, and I think the ice cream place, they close whenever they feel like it. Apparently they're having some serious issues about getting help, because nobody wants to work. They'll take a job, then they'll be like, hey, I want off at 12 o'clock, I want to go surfing. And so a lot of places are just trying to survive because nobody really wants to work on the island, not when you got all this.
All right.
So Eduardo's was good. I wish we'd have got there earlier.
I like that everything is made there and you can tell. Those tortillas were soft. They had flavor to them.
It was good. It was good. The salsa that I got, the red salsa, it needed a little bit more heat. And same thing with everything else. It needed a little bit of spice to it.
Well, you could get the spicy guacamole, but I didn't see that until after I'd ordered. But the guacamole was really, really good. The only thing that I think it was missing, it just needed a little bit of lime.
Yeah, a little bit more lime.
Yeah, a little touch of lime to it, but everything was really good. You know, you got to factor in, they're closing up. We got there end of the day, so we got pretty much what was left on the grill.
Yeah.
You know, so it was worth it. It was about $40 because I didn't know. I asked for guacamole on the tacos. This is totally my fault, not their fault. I just said, can I get guacamole? And ended up buying a tub for $13.99. So, but it was worth it. It was good. So,
Good.
Yep.
If you're here before the end of season, which I think is like
November 1st.
Try out Eduardo's.
Yeah, because supposedly he's going away.
Well,
all right. Welcome back. All right, so Ocracoke. So there's things that you won't see as like being huge attractions, but the ponies are definite must see. While places like Corova Beach show you the wild ponies of the Outer Banks, Ocracokes are pinned, but you can go in and see them.
Yeah, when you get off the ferry and you come in, it's going to be out there on your right-hand side, and it's a nice little easy pullover. First thing getting off the ferry.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, totally worth it. Right across the street, you go straight to the beach.
Right. The food.
The food on Ocracoke is
Fresh seafood, fresh grouper.
It's never failed us.
We did oysters, Rockefeller, Clams Casino.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot go wrong on Ocracoke. You know, we got a few things with our van that, you know, we spent a week there, so we figured out a few things that we needed to change and a few things we needed to do a little bit different. But, you know, for the most part, it did great.
It did wonderful.
You know, we had a thing with our cabinets where I got some of them lifting up, and they kind of need to lift down. And
yeah, they need to pull down.
They need to
instead
go
of
a little
lift up.
different
Yeah.
direction. And I had a little thing with the solar while we were like the first night.
But
second
Tommy
night.
is going to do a separate video talking about solar.
So, yeah, other than that, I mean, great trip,
And then
great food.
on the way home, we stopped at Muffins and Scones.
I know something in scones.
Yeah. Muffins and Scones. We had fantastic breakfast sandwiches
But
there
I'll tell you
and
what.
coffee.
I'll tell you what surprised me the most about the Outer Banks of North Carolina is their coffee selection.
Mm-hmm.
They have some of the best coffee spots that you
Best
go to.
coffee you'll ever have.
And
We
it's perfect.
every day we went to Moonraker
Mm-hmm.
Coffee and Tea Company, or Tea and Coffee Company. Had the best coffee there. We went went back across to Avon to Ugly Mugs.
Ugly Mugs.
And then when we ate at Muffins and Scones, that coffee too was also
So they got the
on
coffee. They
point.
got the coffee, and I'm not a coffee drinker, but they got the coffee down pat.
They do. They do. But anyway, we're hoping to be back on a regular schedule soon. We've had a lot of stuff going on. I went back to school. My mom's been sick. We've had quite a bit. So we haven't been able to do any frequent videos, but hopefully we're on the tail end of all
Back in the
that.
saddle again.
Maybe, hopefully. But anyway, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we upload new videos. Till next time,
Bye bye.
stay spicy.